Today's a very exciting day for Cardano's ADA Coin holders, looking like we may have just seen a breakout which has been a long time coming. Today we're going to take a look, perform some technical analysis and make some predictions on where we can expect to see Cardano go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome into Cardano's ADA Coin chart, guys. If you'd like to buy some ADA or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And what an exciting day for Cardano followers and ADA Coin holders. We have finally broken out. If you recall in our last video, I mentioned we kept testing this 20-day moving average here. And on that day, it was about the 14th of January here. It was sitting at $1.29, and we really need to break through that in order to maintain the momentum from our little reversal here and our breakup through our key point of resistance of $1.20. And certainly it did deliver, and it delivered in a big way. Not only did we break through our 20-day moving average, we broke through our 50-day moving average, which was at $1.34, broke back into our long-term uptrend line, have bounced off it again today and hit a high, which was basically our next key point of resistance for the day of $1.54. Currently we're sitting at $1.51 and things are looking significantly better for holders. And as you can see, it's not even like we've had massive spikes in the volume. It's just been consistent buying momentum over the past 4 days that has driven us through some of these very, very important points on the chart. So all in all, looking really, really good. I think I can very comfortably say now I can get rid of this downtrend line that was in the short term here, and now also as well extend this little short term line that we had moving across here. So really all things right now are looking like we are going to basically start moving towards that point. So I'll extend all the way over here our key point of resistance at $1.54, and what I'm expecting to see now is a bit of action moving into the tight end of this uptrend. So when that does occur, what are we going to see? Well, hopefully we see, given that there's basically been a 20% spike today, and of course with previous days as well, hopefully what we do see is an increase in our volume to come in and support the price. Now let's have a quick look at a few other indicators. Firstly, I just want to look at the RSI. And you recall we were on the lower end of things, but now obviously 4 days of consistent, decent green candles has resulted in the RSI going to 61.83. Now we're certainly not in the overbought range yet, but I do expect that either we're going to see this cool off for a bit and then start to trend, sideways or downwards slightly on the RSI, or alternatively, maybe we will see a bit of confidence come back in within the next 24 hours and we'll shoot up. If we do shoot up, there is the risk we do end up going into the overbought territory above 70 points. Ideally, I don't want that to occur, so a bit of sideways action like we're predicting over here would be ideal. Bit of consolidation, and it would form a nice floor for us to make the next move upwards. All in all, RSI looking relatively okay at this point in time. MACD, this will be the real big one here. And of course, I mentioned in my last video a cross. A cross of the MACD occurring is a major bullish signal, especially for a coin like ADA. Once we saw that cross occur, that is when we start seeing these big green days start to follow. And you can see right now for, well, what has been the longest period it seems, this nice 12-day EMA is coming up into the positives above the zero on the MACD. It hasn't been there since all the way over here on the 18th of September when we were coming down from one of, our highs. We're well overdue for a big movement in the upwards direction. So I do expect that we are going to see this move back into the top end range, bringing more confidence into longer term and even shorter term holders for this coin. Now, hopefully we do see that occur and we see the volume obviously coming in to support that. Basically, what is my target for today's video then? Well, Simply, I want to see a breakout of $1.54 and then a head for our next target. And you're probably thinking, okay, where's our next target? Well, simply let's move up another horizontal point. And that horizontal point is going to keep going up until I'd suggest roughly around here at the $1.73 mark. And the reason for that is, if we zoom out a bit, you can see $1.73 has been a major price point in the past, obviously over here as a result of our big breakout previously, and it has been a resistance point for us. So if we are able to break out of this $1.54 mark, we will see a movement upwards. Hopefully something like that is what we're going to see. But I do envision potentially a little period of consolidation unless a massive point of obviously volume starts to come in and buyers are starting to move. Now, of course, one other thing that will support that theory is it looks like our 20-day moving average is starting to curve up to potentially cross our 50-day moving average. So that would be a massive bullish signal for us. We have not been above that point since, once again, over here in late September. So all in all, that would be ideal. Once we do hit this $1.72, 73 mark, the next target is that 200-day moving average, currently sitting at $1.82. But keep things into short-term perspective. Right now, the first thing we want to see is, of course, the $1.54 mark broken before we start moving upwards towards the next point, which is at $1.73. That wraps up our analysis on Cardano's ADA Coin today, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and hopefully you're as excited as I am, because this may be the time we are finally seeing a big reversal that has been well overdue. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of that sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.